Ascension Season 2 is a little over halfway over, and the whole season as it is was a surprise. We didn't expect to have another Ascension season. Why did we have another Ascension season instead of one of the other seasons? And is it indicative of things to come? What if we get a repeated season every single month?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie, this is Hero Wars Central, and in this video I'm going to discuss the completely unsubstantiated, nothing to back this up, this is pure assumption and guesswork, this idea that we are going to start getting a season every single month. I'm going to talk about why I think that it may end up happening and why it's beneficial, and I'm going to talk about some of the side effects of getting a season every single month. This all started as a discussion over on my Discord yesterday afternoon. Somebody asked if I would talk to the developers, talk to the community managers about lowering the price of the golden ticket from $44.99 down to a more accessible value. Now, after a quick discussion of economics and how businesses work, the fact of the matter is we actually control the price. The first handful of seasons were way less expensive, $10 I think, and then like $18 or something like that. They found out, and they meaning Hero Wars Facebook and web, they found out how much most of us were willing to pay. The people that were spenders, how much we were willing to spend on a golden ticket, and they set the price there. They tested it over a couple of seasons, and sure enough, they were able to sell enough of the golden tickets to justify the higher cost. If we were to stop buying at $45, the price would come down. That's just how economics works. So after that discussion, we kind of dipped into this whole idea about how, is it fair for the rewards that you get? There's a lot of great stuff here in this Ascension Season 2, and, without a doubt, arguably or not, the rewards do justify the cost. Now, should you or shouldn't you spend the money? That's a separate question, and we've had a lot of discussions about that. But the $45 or whatever price tag for what you get, for what you actually get. And I'm not just talking about the grand prize of the 50 Eternal Seeds. A lot of people just look at the grand prize and compare that to the other seasons, and they're like, well, the other season's grand prize has a totem fragment or, whatever. It's not just that. It's the choice of greater insignia. They're like 1,000 of these. The 10,000 of each skin stone or whatever it is, the 8,000 emeralds that you get, just all of the various currencies that you get, the bonus energy, the bonus soul stones, all of that adds up to, they say, 200,000 emeralds. We know, according to Hero Wars Guide, it's closer to about 170,000 emeralds for the $45. But even if it was just 50,000 emeralds worth of rewards, just 50,000, you can see here that my ×3. Now, yeah, I am VIP 13, so I'm getting some bonus emeralds there. But for me, it'd be $47 for 40,000 emeralds, $47 for, $45 for 50,000 emeralds sounds way better. Now, obviously, you should wait until a ×4 emerald sale to purchase this and not buy things on during a ×3, or if you have an even less, you shouldn't do that. Now, I'm not trying to make another video discussing why the golden ticket is important. I'm just showing you some context. So as the conversation continued about this golden ticket and the value and everything, there are dramatically fewer people spending money on this game than there are actually spending money on this game. I think you can go look at Nexter's financials if you want. I think they're on Nexter's Facebook page. They post them every quarter. You can see how many players on average spend money, and on average how many of those players do spend money. And if we start to correlate that with some of the things that actually happen in game, for example, once a month we have the ×4 emerald sale. Now, this is for Facebook and web discussion. It's a similar discussion for mobile, but we're talking about seasons on Facebook and web here. Every single weekend we have a special event, right? Last weekend we had the Foundations of Power event. The weekend before that we had the Elemental Synergy event. We can discuss all of these different tasks that are in each of these events, whether it's an efficient event or not. This coming weekend is the Great Storm event. It goes live on July 15th at 5 a.m. UTC for Facebook and 2 a.m. UTC for web. We can discuss whether or not that is a good value to spend emeralds on. We hope that we have enough emeralds to spend for those events. What if they're doing this Ascension Season 2 as a trial run to see how many people that don't normally buy emeralds every month, okay, somebody who does not normally buy emeralds every month at the ×4 sale, how many of those people are willing to buy a golden ticket more frequently than just the one time? Okay, what if every single month we get a new season? Okay, now I'm not talking about the Heroes Way season that is on Hero Wars Mobile. That's a weak shadow of what the seasons are on Facebook and web. The sheer amount of rewards that you get for logging in and doing tasks every single day. And we're not talking about the, spin 65,000 emeralds or open 125 Outland chests like most events have. Not those weekend events. I'm talking about the quests that you have every day, and then the 3-day quests and the 7-day quests on the seasons. Just think about all of those rewards you get for logging in every single day and doing those small little tasks. Do you think, and this is a rhetorical question because I think that the answer is yes, how many people that do not buy emeralds every month, we're not talking about whales here, we're talking about the average player that do not buy a single emerald ever, on average ever, maybe occasionally they'll buy a small package or whatever, how many of those players actually spend the money on the golden ticket? I would guess, and I do not know, I have no idea, but I would guess that a lot more people buy the golden ticket than on average buy emeralds every month. Now, it's wrapped up in a similar but different package. You're spending $45 and you're getting, a lot of bonus emeralds. You're getting a ton of bonus resources. All this is doing is $45 for an already assigned set of resources. If I were to just buy emeralds every month, right? If I just bought emeralds, I can spend them how I want. I could spend them on, spinning the wheel on the pet eggs. I can spend them on buying chaos particles for my pets. I can spend them on big money blue balls up here in the Tournament of the Elements area to try to get more totem fragments. I could spend them on, buying more energy to level up my heroes. An infinite amount of things that you can spend emeralds on in this game, but you still do get some emeralds in here. I don't know, 10,000 emeralds in here that you can use for whatever you want, but you also get a significantly more efficient pile of resources dedicated for ascending heroes. For this season, it's all about getting a ton of resources for ascending your heroes. The choice of greater insignias, you have a bunch of the random and choice of all of the resources. So what if next month they decide to do, nature season, or I don't know, maybe there's a pet season, I don't know, whatever season ends up being next. And we look at it and we're like, okay, so yet again, the golden ticket line of rewards are better generally than purchasing emeralds at the ×4 emerald sale, which, by the way, every single season, if you are spending money, buying the golden ticket is a way better value than buying emeralds, if these specific rewards are the ones that you want. Okay, some people are going to want Ascension rewards. Some people are going to want the nature season rewards. Some people are going to want, the eternal summer sunshine season rewards. Some people are going to want different rewards than others. Those people can pick and choose which golden tickets they want to get. Maybe we do end up having multiple seasons a year where you can get a random totem fragment. So every year you can buy for $90, right? 45 and 45. You can buy for $90 2 fragments, right? And then you can ask for the third one every year for during Winterfest. You can ask the Winter Claws thing every year. So you can effectively buy your totems for $90 instead of spending $90 worth of emeralds, opening big money blue balls up here in the Titan Valley area for a chance to get them or towards that bad luck protection. For a long time, we've been complaining about the cost, and the people that have already spent the money on this would definitely complain, but the people that have spent money on this are very, very small populations of the game. Most of them, I would bet you, don't even play every day. They just kind of log in, do their fights, and log off. This would force people to play every single day, right? If I spent $45 at a chance for these rewards, these top row rewards, but it required me to log in and do specific small tasks every day, and the tasks were different every day, that's increased engagement that they can sell to Facebook, having more ads running, or the browser, whatever. That is, more interactivity, more activity at the guild level, more chat in game, just an increase overall in engagement in the game itself. I'm not sure what they, what they get out of that, just having people being here and playing the game. I'm not really being served any ads. Over here on the right side, there are, the Facebook arcade stuff that kind of rotates through that. I don't even look at that. I just zone it out at this point. But I just want you guys to think about it. I know that we've been ranting a little bit longer than maybe I should have, but I just want you guys to consider this. If you watching, if you do not buy emeralds every single month, but you do buy the golden ticket every time there's a season because the golden ticket is worth buying or worth spending the $45 on, let me know in the comment section down below. I am curious just how many of my community are completely hoodwinked by this situation. You're spending the same money, hypothetically the same, but you're spending it on a more dedicated, more engaging, and more rewarding instead of just buying a currency that you have to spend. And the thing is spending that currency on the big money blue balls or whatever, it's all random. It's random. Like, you're not guaranteed to get stuff. Well, okay, maybe in some instances you're guaranteed. But this, in my opinion, I think this is coming. I think we're going to have a season every month. By the end of 2022, we will have a season every month. And what's more is the little weekend events that we get every now and then. The little weekend events, the Great Storm, Elemental Synergy, Foundations of Power. I think we'll start to see those fade away. I honestly do. I think we'll have hero events for new heroes and reworks. I think we'll have the big festivals every year, like Summer Festival and Spooky Festival and Winter Festival. I think we'll still have those, but I think the actual smaller events that you see, I think we're going to start seeing those less and less. Because even if you don't spend $45 for the golden ticket, if you log in and do the quests every day, you're still getting all of these free-to-play rewards across the bottom. All of these emeralds and coins and gold and XP potions and crystals and insignia. You're still getting all of this without spending a dime. The developers can design the 5 to 10 or 12 seasons. Maybe don't have the seasons in July because of Summerfest. Maybe don't have a season in December because of Winterfest. Maybe don't have a season in October because of Spooky Fest. I think that we may see a world where that is what we do. And you talk about, we wouldn't have anything really to look forward to. Every single day that we log in, we would have a different set of tasks that we have to be mindful of every single day. While I'm here, while I'm logged in, I might as well chat with my guild. I might as well do some of these other tasks anyway. I might as well take my my guild war hits. I think it's coming, guys. I think $45 a month plus Valkyrie's Favor. I think we're slowly being edged into that. And to be honest with you, I spend more than that anyway. I'm fine with it. I'm one of the people that spend money on this game every month anyway. But like I said, leave a comment in the comment section down below if you do not buy emeralds every month, but you would buy a golden ticket every time they have a season. And by the way, guys, if you want the full discussion on whether or not the Ascension season is worth the $45, I'm going to put that video on screen now. It's absolutely worth a watch if you are still on the fence this late into the season on should you or should you not buy the golden ticket. Please check that out if you have time. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.